What do you do? Yeah.
Can everybody see that? Okay,
Muted.
awesome. That's well, they're shaking their head. They can hear me.
I see. Okay.
And we may have technical difficulties like we did with
It's okay. We're learning this process. This is something new and big. You know what I was really excited about it. Every time I seen a company make this move, they're getting ready to go international, and that's an interesting process. I mean, we got enough people here to take care of. Don't get me wrong, but you know, if it goes international, that would be good.
this is not the one I want us to watch.
Rather watch it.
No, this is not the one I want us to watch. I guess we can watch this.
What if our brand could more powerfully represent who we are, what we stand for, the difference we want to make? What if our brand could attract even more people to our philosophy and proven system that's at the heart of everything we do? Optavia is that brand. Optimal well-being is Optavia's mission. Optavia is a brand built on a way of living that gives people the opportunity to transform their own lives through the power of optimal health for optimal well-being. 2 years in the making, we now have an extraordinary brand for us as a health coach community to reach more people than ever before. Optavia is brought to life in the symbolism of our new logo, which represents both the 24 hours of an optimal day and the transformational journey towards optimal well-being. Because we believe that optimal living can only come from the reality of living more optimal days. Through Optavia, our mission remains the same, but our potential has never been greater. Welcome to Optavia. Welcome to our world. Optavia is now our way.
And I know this one is the one that most people are interested in. It's about the fuelings. So, oops.
Take Shape for Life's proven portfolio of fuelings has supported hundreds of thousands on their journey to optimal health throughout the years. Designed to provide the right nutrition at every stage of the journey, our fuelings are nutritious, delicious, and effective. Optavia fuelings provide the same scientifically proven nutritional profile as our portfolio of over 70 fuelings does today, as they are nutritionally interchangeable. Optavia fuelings can be used right alongside or in place of the delicious options you already know and love. Our new Optavia fuelings bring flavors and exciting ingredients sourced from all over the world to provide our family of health coaches and clients with additional choices. Fueling your body every 3 hours is a core part of the Habit to Health and part of what we help people do to actually create long-term health. What's really neat, Optavia products now evolve to that next level, where we're not only giving them the highest quality ingredients, but also things that are free of any things that people might be concerned about. Now our products, all of our products, are really healthy and they're good for you. We now have a specific line that's using more natural, more ingredients that are coming right from all over the world that will help us help people not only start reaching a healthy weight, but also they can use for the rest of their life to fuel themselves in those times when they don't have access to great tasting and healthy food.
There has been a very, very specific selection. We have spent years in making sure that we select the highest grade ingredients for all across the world, from Bolivia to the United States, to Europe, to Latin America, we have been looking at what are some of those flavors that are actually really, really unique and can bring some authenticity and some diversity into the line of product that we have.
Optavia fuelings contain no colors, flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives from artificial sources. Each fueling in the Optavia line contains a minimum of 250 million CFU of probiotics per serving.
What is really, really important about this Optavia line is that for the first time in the history of our company, these products are 100% exclusive to our network of health coaches and clients. This is a line of 13 different products that have been formulated with the highest grade ingredients from all around the world. The future of Optavia is going to be exceptional at so many levels, because the foundation of Optavia is based on the extraordinary science and community base and vision that created us and put us where we are on the map today.
We're about creating consciousness, about awakening people to the possibility, how important their health is, their well-being, making sure the things they do allow them to move forward and have time for their families, for the people that are important to them. This is really the beginning of something very big. The time when it takes shape for life as it evolves into Optavia will change the world for all of us.
So what y'all think?
You want your business to grow? Show that 5 times a day to somebody. You want your business to grow? There you go. Just send it to somebody. That little video tells a story that we can't tell sometimes. Yeah? Would you agree? So if you sent that out in 5 emails a day, just think of the people who say, hey, look, I think I could do this. I think that I need that. And it's more than us trying to talk. We ain't talking. Here it is. Here's our sharing. Here's our gathering. Come on in. If you can send that, if you need that second, third, fourth client every month, and you want to help more people, wow. I seen that. I said, everybody can do that one. All you got to do is hit power play. That's it.
So what we learned, there was 4 components to this amazing new premium line. So I know there were several of us there at convention. So those of you that were there, can you share with us these 4 components?
Well, you have the first one is your health coach.
The health coach. Is
Health
that
coach number 1? So it's not meal replacements. It's not the 5-in-1. It is your health coach. And I love that because it's given us so much more credit of who we are and what this really stands for. So I'll let everybody else talk because, I'm not going to hog it all.
So
Don't make me call y'all out either. I'm just kidding.
let me ask a question right quick. How important is a health coach?
Vital.
Is a health coach, has it been a great part of your success, you think? Yeah. Having someone that's traveled that path before you, don't you think it makes it a lot easier? Where you can ask the questions, hey, what about this? And hey, what about that? And, and be able to get some answers, especially if you really crave, better health, better well-being. So health coach is important. So what's another one?
Habits of health.
Habits of health. So what is the habits of health?
It's creating healthier habits and putting away, and we do it in micro stages so that it's a little bit at a time. It's not overwhelming. And there's small changes that you make on a daily basis, and before long they become your new habit.
Exactly. And I know Danny's he's always shared something about a map, about if you're traveling.
Oh yeah, you got to have a road map if you're going to be going from the East Coast to the West Coast. If you just take off driving, chances are it take a long time to get there. But if you can get on Interstate 40 and head out and keep driving until you got into San Bernardino, California, and you had a road map to get you there, you get there a lot quicker. And that's what she's talking about. We have a roadmap for your success. That video right there I said a while ago, that's pretty cool. That you can take, send, hey, Mary Lee, watch this. Hey, Jim Bob, watch this. Hey, you've been talking about, watch this. Tell me what you think. Send that 5-10 people a day, see what happens. You'll help so many people. So many people. I was glad to see all those people there. And, Rick, Deborah come, and then, we had them up there and didn't get to see them dance. Dadgummit. I sent a picture, but that's about it. So I have to get back and take a rain check on that one. But meeting people and seeing people along the way, teach them these habits. They're so simple. This is not a hard business, y'all. I've made it hard. If anybody could ever mess this thing up, me and Lisa has for 11 years, I guarantee you. And if every feeling that you've ever had, we've had it more than once. But I can say this: I see this thing growing. Like I always thought it should have been to start with. But say I'm a hurry business. I'll get it done, but things have to grow. Just like a seed comes into a plant, the plant comes into a tree, the tree becomes into fruit. And that's how this business is. But I say that this new Optavia, I think y'all on the beginning of something really great. I've seen it, and I just believe it's going to be. I just know it's going to be great. It's going to be international too. So when you learn about your health coach, the habits of health, and that's what Dr. Anderson has got a book. And if they won't like to read, hand them one of them. If they like to listen, give them a video. Seeing enough people, help enough people. That's the answer to what we do. He and she who sees the most always does the best.
So what about a third component of this new Optavia Way? It's what we have here tonight.
I bet Rachel knows.
What is it?
I want to say community and support.
Community. How important is it to hang out with like-minded people? Does it help?
Helps us stay accountable.
I mean, Leslie, I thought about her, yesterday having to go back to the sick care side of health. She was able to go this past weekend to be amongst a healthier side of healthcare. But so it's like, so how, were you more awakened to that going back to work, Leslie?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I was curious to that because it's like, oh, wow, whenever you can see this panel of doctors get up and speak about, creating health for their patients, being able to get their patients off of medications. I mean, that's just crazy. But it's real with this, with these fuelings and with this community and with this habits of health. And so, like I said, being able to, know that you have this as a network of people where we're getting up doing the same thing and taking like 3 hours at a time, right? It's like, hey, I got to fuel. Oh, I made it through this day. Now I got to get through to tomorrow. So we talked about the three: the health coach, habits of health, the community.
The tribe. That's what.
That is our tribe.
That's what Dr. Anderson called it. I said, did he just say tribe? And she said, yeah.
Yeah.
I said,
we're a tribe.
So we heard about his tribe, but it's all good. So
we're part of Dr. Anderson's tribe.
Yeah.
And it's growing and growing. I mean, every week we get on here, I love where we get to all, meet up, share things with one another, because we're all human beings and we're all experiencing somewhat of the same similar things. And so being able to work through that so that way we can have well-being long-term and create it into a lifestyle. So what's the fourth thing? And that's the thing we're talking about tonight that everybody's so excited about. What's the fourth component? Drum roll.
Our fuelings.
Woo, the fuelings. Let's talk about the fuelings a little bit. How many have had a chance to experience some of the fuelings since convention? Okay, so Debbie, what have you and Rick tried so far?
Let's see. Last night we tried the sweet potatoes with our dinner, and then he got a cheesecake for a reward.
Hey, yeah.
And we shared it, though. So we shared the spinach mac and cheese with our asparagus and other food we had. So it was very good. We really liked it. So it's kind of nice. We just do the half and we kind of taste it so we know what we're getting into, and we like it really well.
Seems like it's got more flavor to it, right?
Yeah, just the cereal we weren't real, but we.
Say that to me. I loved it.
Well, I gotta learn to like it because it's coming. So as long as I put a little maple syrup on it.
Oh, it's probably your favorite one.
Oh, I love the cereal. I love the crunch of the little chia seeds and stuff that was in it. I mean, I probably didn't cook mine long enough because I like, I always heat my water up, put it in the bowl and just sort of mix it up.
Oh, you didn't microwave it then?
I did, but I microwaved my water first. Then I added my pouch to it.
Oh, yeah, maybe it made it really dry in the microwave when we put it in the microwave.
Okay.
Well, it was good, but it got too dry. So it's just, it's just a process of learning. But the rest, everything's been great. We just.
That's good. And let's see, Deborah Queen, you've tried some, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got, so far I've hit the biscuit. I did the Indonesian cinnamon honey hot cereal. That was good. And the cinnamon cream cheese. And I ate one of the bars, the honey chili.
Awesome. I know it's so crazy. It's like a bar. It's got chili or, chili.
You don't taste it. It says chili, but it doesn't. I don't know if they're talking about chili as the country or chili, that there's actually chili in there because you don't taste it. But the cranberry nut and the flaxseed and the pumpkin seed, oh my goodness. It was really good.
Yeah, Ocean helped me eat some of mine yesterday.
He's a good taster.
Yeah. So what about, let's see, Rachel and Leslie have tried. So ladies, what are your takeaways on some of the foods?
I really like it. I love it all. I really love that green shake because I've always loved vegetables, so I love being able to have more of that. I like the curry bar, but it's something about just eating curry is like I just expect it to be spicy, but it's more sweet. So if you like sweet, that's pretty good. Oh, and I had the cake this morning. Oh, that is good with a cup of coffee. So good.
Cheesecake?
Yeah. So after I ate it, I read the instructions that said to wait 5 minutes for it to cool down. I was like, oops. But it was still really good. So I love it all so far.
I know. I think it's just exciting just knowing that it's something different and and.
Yeah, I'll trade you guys the mac and cheese. I've never enjoyed mac and cheese, so I'll trade you for the green shakes if you want.
There you go.
I think Hannah, you tried the pesto mac and cheese. Is that it?
Yeah, I tried the pesto mac and cheese. I made it the first time with too much water, and it wasn't that good. But I made it with like less water this time, and it was way better. Ocean loved it. He's always a good judge. But I was just telling him prior to starting this, the biscuits. I'm all about some biscuits right now, and the biscuits to me are just like, oh no, like I was just sharing with them earlier. I'm the type that I wake up and the first thing I do is cook my pancakes. It's easy, it's quick, and it's there. I literally woke up this morning and just preheated the oven and put my thing in and waited 20 minutes just to have a biscuit. Like that's how good it is. So
we're going to share in the morning.
They're really good, I'm telling you. And
I'll get at 4:00. Just cook it.
But I'm eager to try the I'm gonna try it as my last meal tonight. Is the chocolate cherry shake. I'm really excited to try that one. I've not tried that yet, so
I want to know how it is.
okay. I'll tell you, girl. First of all, I gotta find the packet. I'm like, I know I got that thing. Where is it? And so I'm gonna have to search for it. But yeah.
So you got all these different flavors. I guess something else I took away from the convention is all these people tell you, well, it's got this and I can't have this, I can't have that. You can also go back to the same people and say, hey, listen, we've got a new line. It's an Optavia line, so it don't have those like GMOs in it. You still got your minerals and vitamins and tastes better. And you can go back to them and share this new product with maybe perfect for them. You know, so because we run across a lot of people, we help a lot of people, and sometimes we'll keep going forward. We forget to go back and check on a few. Well, go back and check on a few people. Get your business going, get your business back up, help a few people. I think that's what me and Lacey, Dan asked us what we wanted the most, our life, what makes us happy. And we both looked at each other and was going down an escalator, and I said, well, I'm happy. I said, well, she said, what do you want? I said, we have what we want. She said, what makes you the happiest? I said, same thing you. It's helping other people to get there. Helping other people to get to that point where they're happy and they don't have to want because they got what they want. And they find helping other people makes them happy. Giving a gift. The Bible teaches us that. Charity, beyond all things, put on charity. And charity is with people and friends and loved ones and community. And I guess tribe too, if you listen to Dr. Adams. But community, that's what this is. And so we have this community of just these right here, right now, who are working and listening and energizing together. Through that energy, you take away what you want to, and you make your world better, whatever that is. Just make your world better.
So with these new fuelings, and let's see, I don't think I asked Leslie. Leslie, what about you? I know you've tried a few things. What's your takeaways on?
I was trying to look back at the wording of it. It's like the dark, the cherry ganache bar, the chocolate cherry ganache bar. I loved it.
Yeah,
and I think it was the honey chili cranberry nut bar. I like both of those.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's all that I've had so far.
So, well, that's good. So you still got several little packets. So if we need to run to your house or run to Murfreesboro and pick up a few until ours gets here, because I still haven't found a tracking on mine yet, but it's been shipped. And I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
I was right beside each other whenever we placed our order. So
yeah.
I mean the tracking. But just with the new fuelings, does anybody have any questions about the fuelings? About this new line and how it's going to work with the other meal replacements?
I do have a question, if that's okay.
Sure.
So today I spoke to a new client who's a referral of a current client, and she told him like all about the program and kind of gave him, price point and everything. And so today I did what we kind of learned at convention. I presented the premium line and then told him that we still have the option of our Take Shape for Life line or whatnot. And he was like, well, I already budgeted for the our current Take Shape for Life line. So how do you if you get referrals, how do you kind of go back to I guess tell your clients about it, and when they refer other clients, kind of educate them on the two lines? I don't know if that's really a question, but it's just I just had a challenge with wanting to set him up on the new Optavia, but he was already set on doing the previous line. So I don't know if there's a question in that.
Yeah, well, that's something that you're going to, I always look at, I think we all love food, right? And we all sort of have preferences. It's like you may talk to someone that really may love the crunch bars that we have, that, we've been using. And many of us have used, the Take Shape for Life side, and we have lost a lot of weight with that, haven't we? And it's worked. It's been very successful. But there may be, some of us that misses bread, and we would love to have some biscuits. So I think that's sort of something, Rachel, like as you try to help someone with what they want to do, customize whatever they want, just let them know that, you may want to look at some of the other foods, because I had a guy today that I've been coaching, and I shared with him, and I could tell he was excited whenever I said we have biscuits. And
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't really talk about the product specifically. I just talked about the line. So that's a really good point.
By default, they can get 5 of the Optavia line for free for 5 meals.
That is true. So it defaulted to give him that, right? Because I didn't take a look.
Yes, it will default it to where they can incorporate 5 boxes of the Optavia line.
Okay, that's perfect then. Okay.
Yeah, and that way they can get an opportunity to try some of those.
Try some things. Yeah, that's awesome. Then the second question I have, so I got an email today that said the Optavia 30, like the only way you can actually get a 30-day supply is if you're a new client, and they're counting like the kit actually comes with 17 boxes, and then the 5 extra boxes makes the 22 for the 30 days. So how do you kind of explain that to an existing client who wants to order the kit, but they're not actually going to get a full 30 days in that Optavia 30 kit? Does that make sense?
Well, they get 7 plus 5.
No, they don't. Not if they're not a new client.
So it's not technically a 30-day. Like, how do I I guess I could explain it the way I just did, but
You're doing good. You're answering questions.
Hey, answer my own question. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel. Hey, Rachel, I'm taking notes off you.
Rachel, honestly, I would just share that all of our kits are designed that way.
Okay.
All of them are, because most people, when they start off with a kit, it's brand new.
Yeah.
And they're a brand new client. So I would just say all of our kits this way, because usually once you kind of try everything, you kind of know what you want. Nobody gets kits anymore.
Sure.
So I would kind of share it that way, because that way you're going to get, because if they were a new client, they would get those 5 extra boxes. But since they're not, I would just say you'd be better off just picking out what you want and adding them to your Be Slim order.
Okay.
It's 13 boxes of different things. So it's like they can make it up however they want,
Sure.
Does that help, Rachel?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Anybody else have any questions? Katie, did you have something you was wanting to ask?
Or is Nancy?
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Oh, are these all the same? So you can mix and match them throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all the same ingredients and everything?
Same blueprint.
Yep.
Not ingredients, I shouldn't say that. Same,
The premium is different. The premium line is different. All the Optavia foods are different than the original MetaFast foods and the Take Shape Life foods that was made for MetaFast. They've took the artificial sweeteners out of it. They've added, they've took the GMOs out of it. Still got the 25 vitamin minerals plus vitamin D.
okay, that's what I wanted to know. That.
But they're interchangeable.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's really what I was looking for. To have all the same vitamins, minerals, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They're all interchangeable, because there again, somebody may still love the brownies and still want to use the brownies in with the, the other fuel.
What they shared on this leadership call last night was, in the 12 months, we will be making this transition from MetaFast to Optavia. Like, all of our foods will be making that transition. And the same blueprint is going to be there. So you're going to get the same nutritional values, the same vitamins and minerals. All that's going to stay the same. The only thing that will change will be a clean wrapper. So you're going to get cleaner products, a whole cleaner line, and they're going to have the probiotics in them. So all they're doing is just taking all the artificial stuff out, putting in the good stuff, and giving you probiotics, and there you have Optavia. So I'm super excited about that, because that makes it so awesome.
Grocery store. We get to go. We got many options.
And I'm telling you, I've had, just in the people that I've connected with today, I've had so many people say, Hannah, you would not believe how this is such a relief just to be able to start the program again, because I quit because of this, and I quit because of this, or even the probiotic, bloating and all that kind of stuff. They're like, Hannah, I struggled with that so much that I couldn't do the program anymore. Now I'm so grateful that y'all have this now. So you'd be amazed at how many people are really attracted to this already. And all you have to do is just be excited and promote what you're doing.
Saves time because you don't have to go to the grocery store. You got Mr. UPS man that's dropping it off at your house. The only thing we need is for Nancy's husband to ship our leaning greens to our house, and we will have it all down pat. We will not have to go out at all.
Perfect. Thank you.
What about anything else? Does anybody else have questions pertaining to this Optavia Way? Just really exciting. And
I had a question. I'm a client and not a coach,
right.
And I'm interested in the new foods. But I think Hannah, you said they're going to be they're going to be transitioning away from the current lineup to this Optavia over the next year. So in the future, that's all we're going to have. Not the combination. Like you can't pick and choose. Between the current line and this new line.
Right. What you're going to do is pretty much they're going to transition all 70 products that we already currently have, and they're going to be reformulated to be the Optavia standards.
Oh, okay. But so it's not just going to be these 13 things.
Exactly. Right. It's going to be optimized. All of
okay. So there may be more biscuit choices.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's good because I don't really like hot cereal that much, but.
Yeah, the biscuits will be good.
It's so, I mean, this is so exciting for me. I mean, like I said, like there's some of my favorite things that I have too that I'm like, gosh, just to get rid of that just makes me so sad. But just to know that this is going to be 10 times healthier for people and even for yourself. For me, I look at long-term health. I mean, you can utilize these for long-term health because they're benefiting your body. Another thing that I loved that they shared at conference was there will not be no transition phase. So you won't be supplementing in like your dairies and your fruits and all that kind of stuff whenever you go to transition, because pretty much all it's already currently into your food already. So you'll go directly to a 3 and 3, which is like 3 of the fuelings and 3 of your lean greens. So I thought that was awesome because you know how many people get super confused when it comes to transition? They're like, okay, I got to do fruit this week. And then, it's so mind-boggling. So they made it super easy and simple for people to get their goal weight and be able to transition so easy and smoothly.
And that's the thing is the simplicity is what we have to have in today's world because everybody's busy. Everybody's got something going on, so I love it that they're really simplifying everything and going to make it convenient where we don't have to worry anymore. So, what about anybody else? Any questions?
Just to repeat, Hannah, what you just said, why there won't be a transition
because all of the food, the fuelings will have natural sources in it, such as like natural fruits, natural honey, all those kinds of things. So, in the MetaFast food, we didn't have all that.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't natural sources. So we had to start supplementing that back in to get our bodies used to that again.
Oh, right.
So it's going to be, I'm so excited about this.
Simple. Yeah. Keep it simple.
And I want to celebrate Elizabeth today because she has hit her transition. And she is like fixing to go into maintenance and she's at her optimal weight and everything's great. So everybody give her a hand.
Go Elizabeth. We missed Elizabeth for the past few weeks. So how much weight? Can you tell us a little bit about your journey and what's happened and how your life's changed?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just downloaded the whole Zoom thing, so that's why I'm a little bit late. So I don't even know how to use it. So I'm glad it's actually working now. So yay. But I'm doing like I got to my goal weight, so I'm gonna start transitioning this weekend. My mother-in-law just came into town. She's from Germany for the next couple of weeks till the end of August. And my husband's brother is also in town, and both of them said that I look amazing. They're like, you've lost so much weight. My husband's brother even said, this is the skinniest I think I've ever seen you. He's like, you just look so good, So that, that's really good to hear, that feedback from people. And I'm excited for the transition period, to incorporate more, fruits now and stuff like that. So so I'm excited. And I'm also excited about the new line. It sounds, really extra healthy and, really, really good for you, which is very important. So I'm really excited to try some of the new things. So my next order will definitely be all the new Optavia things. So
Now, how much weight have you lost, Elizabeth?
27 pounds.
Yay, that is awesome. 27 pounds.
Yeah.
So, and have you got back in your closet and just got your old clothes back out, or have you had to go shopping?
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm so excited about, because I had tons and tons of clothes and now I'm actually able to fit in them. I've lost all of the baby weight since Catalina, and Catalina will be 3 at the end of September. So after 3 years, I'm finally back into my own clothes and what I feel most comfortable in and what I feel, happy in. So that's very, very exciting.
Sounds like your confidence is way up too.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I could tell it in all areas of, of my life. I can tell in my job, I'm more confident in my job. They have me doing trainings now, so I feel better when I stand in front of people and, give them the information that they need to have. And, meeting some of the different managers at the parks, I just feel, like you said, I just feel way more confident. I'm in my own element again. So.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And I see Hannah just smiling. So that's what.
Okay, so, me and Elizabeth have some history, because when I first, she was our witness at mine and Steven's wedding.
Well, it's good to meet you.
Yes.
I couldn't make it.
So we have some great history, and we've made so many memories together, and being able to do this with her has just been, I don't know, it's been great. So.
Yeah, and I owe all of it to Hannah, for sure. She's amazing. Always has been. I'm excited.
Hannah, to hear her say those things about herself, what she said about herself, how she's uplifted, how does that make you feel as a coach?
Well, it makes you feel like you've done something great in this world. Like you're like, you paid it forward. And then that fulfillment is by far better than losing 20 pounds when I was on the program. It's just, you get to give that gift to somebody that you care about and you love, and that's what's awesome about it. Yeah. You are creating more amazing people. I heard that this past weekend. What we do is we create more amazing people. And I was like, that is so true. This is what we do. Yeah. And so, Elizabeth, I'm so excited for you, and I just to see you here at this place where you were once dreaming about. That's what matters. So
reality now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, this is it, the Optavia Way, and hopefully we've been able to share enough information with you to maybe answer the questions that you have, and but you always have, we have a lot of resources online that you can tune into if you want to really know a little bit more in depth. But basically, I think the community is the key with it all, because in life, sometimes we can get down, but it's like, if you can pull together at least once a week. But yet, if you have a health coach, you can tap into them more than once a week, right? But just being on here on the screen, you actually do feel like that you can just reach out and touch each other and hug each other. And I know many of us met in person for the first time at convention last year. It was Katie and Nancy, and bless their heart, they were. I was so proud of those two girls, because they had their bags, they were at the airport, they were ready to go, and then Southwest just said, "No, sorry, you can't go." So, but they flowed like water. So they had something that really just, it could have shut them down, but they went ahead and proceeded on. So that's a habit of health, And so I really just want to tell you ladies that, I'd probably been kicking and screaming and mad and stuff, but I think you did great. But it was so nice to meet Rick and Debbie and for the first time. And of course, we've had the opportunity to meet Rachel, because she drove to our house from Ohio when Hannah had her. We had her baby shower, and so we got to meet her then. But I think it was the first time for Leslie and Rachel to meet in person, wasn't it? So it's really cool whenever you can.
It was the first time I met Leslie, and I've been coaching her for over a year.
Really?
No, well, no, you come to the birthday party, but then that was the first time. Okay, so a week before, but still, it was my first long extended vacation with Leslie.
So it's about these amazing relationships, and it's about being able to understand each other. Whenever you talk about, hey, how's your feelings going, then you understand each other. You know what you're talking about. How are you feeling every 3 hours? We get that. We know what you're talking about. So it really makes it great where we can all just understand each other and be able to grow together, and every day gets better. Because whenever you're working on yourself and you're being intentional with it, then things only get better. So is there any other questions about this new way?
I have a statement.
Okay.
Would you like to share where national conference is going to be next year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to say thank you to all you guys for keeping us up to date during the conference, because that was a lot of fun, even though we cried every time. But thanks for keeping us up, not making us wait, so.
Well, you're welcome. That's what we do whenever we're a tribe. We got to keep everybody included and everything. So, but this time next year, we will be in Dallas, Texas, because Optavia, it's really going to take off, because this is a premier brand, and it's only going to be exclusive. You as a client and a health coach can only have access to these. People are not going to be able to go to Amazon. They're not going to be able to go to eBay. They're not going to be able to go to any other website and get it. They will be able to get it through you. There you go. There you go, Miss Deb. Got mine. And so that's what makes this really neat, because the mission that Dr. Anderson started about 15 years ago, it has evolved now, and we have our brand. We are ready to go out in a storm and be able to care about people and really ask them about their well-being and if they want to improve their well-being. And it's not just about physical transformation, is it?
It's more mental.
We've got to, right here's the work. It's in our mind. And what we find is this past weekend with 3,500 people, you are people that are more balanced mentally. Physically, they look great, but they're more mentally. You can tell that they are working on themselves, and they are balanced. And to hear doctors get up on stage and be very transparent about where they were and where they are now, and to be open about that, I think is a beautiful thing, because I think we all are growing together. So as a community with this, we start out just with what we got, 14, 15 on here tonight. It's going to keep growing. And with this new way and the support, we will be able to keep flourishing in life. So any closing remarks, Miss Debbie?
Rick wants to know where we access those videos at if we want to send them on to somebody.
You can go to the optavia.com, and you can get all of those that I showed tonight. Did y'all like last night whenever Dr. Anderson was having technical difficulty? I love it. He just flowed with it.
What else you going to do?
Yeah.
Huh? I'm a clicker too. I just keep clicking till it comes on.
And then Lori got on, and she wasn't supposed to be on, and but that just shows how we're all human beings.
We're from the old school where you wrote stuff down, and pass it up, put a stamp on it, and send it out. That's what we used to do. So this new computer thing's a little tough for us. We're trying to, one finger it, but that's okay. We'll finally get it. We know.
Yeah, I'm still learning hashtags.
That's right, the hashtag thing. That's right. But I hope this has been helpful to everyone. And like I said, if you do have questions throughout the week, just feel free to reach out to your health coach or the community, because I know we have a lot of group messages going on through the day. And like I said, just don't be scared to ask anything. I mean, just reach out. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So, but thanks everybody for your time. And
I'd like to say one thing. Hey, for all you new clients that's come on here for first time tonight, you'll have to forgive me. The memo I got is when I come here to talking to health coach, I thought everybody was coach. And so I was just talking like we do coaches. So I am so sorry. Please forgive me. But, you know, if you want to come be a coach, you might as well just hang around for a few minutes.
It's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. And it does hold you accountable to your own well-being. So I like that part. But if nobody else has anything, coaches, just hang around for just a few minutes. We're going to go over a few things that we learned at convention. Catherine, it's so good to see you. Hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Yes, please come back.
Or stay around.
So